Okay, we are at 2225 Wellesley here in Lima. Just a quick note, if you are coming in from the west side of Lima, I would come off of the north, and I don't know what that road's called, but use your GPS. There's a bunch of construction on 75309. It's not bad going from east to west, but it's terrible coming from west to east, unless you're getting off on 70 or from 75. From 75, it's easy peasy. First thing, I need to get a roof price. If there's more than one layer on there right now, we need to get it tore off. This one's actually pretty damn shoddy. But I think we might be good. So we need a price for this roof and the garage, and we'll go over the garage here in a second. I'll call landscape, but basically just have them do this little area. I'm trimming this stuff up, clean up around the house, look into this back tree. The drive, I think if weather permits, we're going to go ahead and get everything cleaned up and resealed. We'll probably be doing this in the spring though. Garage roof, you can see, is shot, the sheeting and all. So plan on have them go from the underside. I still want it bid. You can see where pretty much everything is rotted though. I don't know if there's anything that you could save. The backside's worse. So have that all bid out appropriately. All the framing should be okay. So that's that. There's a shed. Tear that down, clean it up, get it done before the landscape guys get here so I can get the seed put back there. You can chop down a tree, or I can have them chop it down, these foundation trees. I need to call landscape guys about this and about this tree. Okay, so we talked about the roof. Make sure the garage doors work. I think I'm going to leave them. We'll get them all cleaned off good. Once all this roof work is done, clean everything off. I'll call the gutter guys and we'll get a new stretch of gutter right there. Try to save the gutters, whoever does the roof. I don't see any reason to ruin them. Looks like they do need to reattach a little bit over there though, and cleaned out, of course. Looks like they may have an awning or something here. Alright, so let's pull that off. Let's see if we can't match this siding and just finish siding out the rest of this. Looks like they rewrapped with some gray metal. I have a feeling it's going to be easier just to get a new garage door. Just get a stand, just get basically this. There's no sense getting light in it. You got a window right here. We need to find the panel cover for this or get a new one or something. And we also need to look into this box. We may need to move this box right here, put this wire and conduit. That's almost exactly what we need to do. Just move this electrical box over here, put this wire and conduit, and you'll just have to move wires accordingly. There's not that many wires. They're all exposed anyway. Looks like this may be the wire that comes out to it. So I don't know. Have the electrician take care of that too, put it in conduit, whatever we need to do. Other than that, we'll tear this junk down inside. I don't really see any reason to get rid of insulation. Clear the rafters out, make sure boxes get covers on them. Once this whole conduit thing's done, mix up a couple bags of Crete. Run the conduit into the ground and just leave a little hole in case this wire ever needs pulled for whatever reason. But the rest of this, and I don't know if they're running a ground wire. Yeah, they do. They're using a ground as their neutral. Make sure the electrician checks that out. So anyway, pour a little concrete piece there. GFIs, they all need to be protected. If you can get a couple different circuits, since this is a larger garage, now's the time to do it. And I don't know if there's a code if we need to move those up. I think you just leave them there. I'm not worried about moving them up. Now let's get I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4 bulbs. So 2 here, 1 and 1. That'll be plenty to light this up. Make sure this is operational. Make sure all these gutters get downspouts and extensions. Looks like we got a corner to fix here. I'm not worried about getting a gutter on this back side. Make sure the crawl vents get plugged. Looks like we might have some fascia to take care of there as well. I got some gutter work there to do. I'll probably just let the gutter guys take care of all the gutter work since I gotta have a new piece put on that backside. So we'll get a new mailbox. We'll get a new coach light. Looks like we may need a new storm door. This one looks a little bent up on the jam side. If you can bend it back, great. Otherwise, we'll replace it. Needs air piston chain and all that. Otherwise, this front porch is a little bit of a concern of mine. Get rid of these bricks, of course. Looks like we got an animal living under there, first of all. This is a front porch that's been enclosed. We got some soffit falling down. I want to eliminate the gas line. It's not necessary, so plug it. I'm sure it's teed back by the furnace. Cap it, plug it, be done, and remove it. We'll get the carpet out of here, which remove all of this. Paneling on the front. Let's find out what's going on. Why do we have a water issue? I mean, did they just leave a window open, or is there something more? So I think I want to keep it enclosed. I don't think opening back up is necessary at all. Maybe you're just better off. What the fuck? Maybe we're just better off putting paneling back up for everything, and we'll just spray all this. We'll get new indoor-outdoor carpet, corner trim out all the windows. You should be all right. Looks like they had intentions of putting a light up here. I just remove it. You can obviously take we'll put some kind of wall sconce or something up there, so you do have light out here. You can take the numbers down; those are irrelevant, and get rid of this bracketry. All this around here, you kind of need to clean this off some. It's still fairly filthy from when it was an enclosed porch. Take those brackets off, fill in these holes. We'll go ahead and repaint this door, this jamb. Get it adjusted properly. Obviously, you have to repair this jamb as necessary. And the seal kit looks to be okay. This door is a little beat up. Should be okay though. Should be able to get it to work. Get it adjusted as necessary. Inside, being a college rental, I don't think there's a whole lot I'm going to do. It's actually in fairly rentable condition, in my opinion. We do have, I don't know if this is drywall or what the hell it is. It looks to me like drywall. They just didn't finish the seam. They just put everything nice and neat together. As weird as it may seem, I think it looks okay. I'm not worried about any baseboard in the rooms that do not have baseboard. We're just going to spray everything Dover white, walls and ceilings, so get everything attached as necessary, all the trim, all the paneling, all that stuff. This carpet I'm planning on saving. I don't even want to tear it up to see if there's wood floors underneath it. As long as she can clean these couple of spots out, I think we're good to go. And it should come up. It's a Berber. She could probably go fairly aggressive on the chlorine water ratio. We'll go ahead and put a nice new ceiling fan up in here. Probably stick with a white theme, although you can get something different. No need to get our $90 fans. I don't think that's necessary. Piece in trim where necessary. There's a lot of cheap stuff, so if you want to take it down and put something a little better, but I would say just tack everything back and caulk everything in. The bathroom will fill in holes. I know this stuff is not the best to paint, but I believe I think we've used oil primer, I believe it was, and then an enamel, and gone pretty good over this. The ceiling you have to clean off real well. Honestly, you probably could overlay it. They got some crappy baseboard some inside corner or something. Take this off the back of the door, caulk everything in, we'll paint it. As long as there's no rot or leak problems, floor's good, tub's good. I do want you to go under, however, and reinforce this. About every 4 or 6 inches, just drill a bunch of holes, get some low expanding foam, or if you do get the high expanding, you'll just have to be careful with it. I like the high expanding. It firms up more, in my opinion. However, you don't want to get too much of it in here, you'll bust the tub. But anyway, it needs some support underneath it. So I'll leave it up to you with what you use. I don't know why there's a UL sticker. Pull that off. I'll pull that off too. As long as all this works, we'll keep it. Light bar mirror will change. We'll change out the vanity. As long as the toilet works, get a new seat and keep it. The hallway closet here, we just need to finish out this drywall and putting paneling up or drywall up. I don't think you need to finish mud it. Just need to get the wires tucked back in there, get the junk out of here, and then we'll put up a new 12-inch hanger shelf. Looks like somebody's hung a new piece of drywall here. Again, let's just keep with the theme. Don't tape the seam, just just mud the screw holes. This first bedroom at the back of the hallway, I need to repair this floor. I'm planning on keeping the wood floor. So we just need to repair these couple of pieces that are missing. And we'll just paint this. We need to trim around that door, trim around these doors. Not worried about baseboard, but let's get some crown in here. And you know what? I think I do want to baseboard this room. Just because there's wood floors. Yeah. Let's go ahead and baseboard this room. Try to find something similar as the rest of the rooms. Although I'm not too concerned about it. Might be a good opportunity to call the new boy at Vaymar Glass. We got plenty of them in here. I even noticed a couple on the front porch. So have him take a look and do what's necessary. Make sure these doors are okay. It looks like we got some leaks. Have them take care of that. I don't like the way this line just sticks out for somebody to break off. See if you can't get that tucked closer to the wall. Make a new crawl access. And then we'll go in here and spray a new 12-inch hanger. This is probably okay the way it is. Looks like there used to be a recessed medicine cabinet. We can put another one back in there if you'd like. I'm okay with it. Make sure all those shelves get painted with like an oil or something. I don't want it rubbing off in a year. Same here, really. It's just paint. Clean up the floor as best we can. This one has a lot of junk of paint on it, so I'll leave it up to you and Carrie how you want to do that. Take all this crap out of here and just put a 12-inch hanger. And the smallest bedroom. Someone's going to get screwed in this deal. This door needs adjusted. The hinge is loose at the bottom. Get a 12-inch hanger in there. Again, just I don't know what's coming down there, but do what you gotta do. Caulk, paint, etc. Coming to the kitchen, we are going to replace this carpet. We'll put vinyl down. I'm not sure why this is falling nor what the stains are about, but you may want to crawl up in the attic and check it out. Make sure the attic's clean. Look like looks like we got some wires dangling around. Make sure there's no paraphernalia up there. I don't need my college kids getting any ideas. Let's get this light down and let's get a nice 3-bulb light in here. I didn't check the rest of the bedrooms. I don't think they had ceiling lights, did they? Yeah. Okay. We talked about that one. Just get a nice new hallway light there. Here in the kitchen, though, adjust all the doors and drawers. Probably wouldn't hurt to replace the bottom there. Some of these could use different hinges. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and put hardware on here. A lot of adjustments and whatnot. A lot of these drawers are kind of sloppy. Do your best. This one's fucking open. Make sure they all have the little pads so they don't slam shut. You may have to touch up some stain and poly. We're going to leave this countertop unless I'm missing something. Clean it up the best you can. I still hate these, by the way. We'll get a new sink, faucet. Doesn't have to be anything too fancy. Let's just get a faucet and then a sprayer off to the side. Let's get a good brand, but it didn't have to look fancy. I don't really like this strip here. Although, if we pull it and there's like a huge void or something's carved around it, I guess we could leave it. I'd rather have some outlets in the wall, though. As long as it's GFI protected, I'm okay. I'm thinking about, well, I think that's the best option you have to cover this up. I mean, you can't put bifolds, these cabinets are in the way. Could just take this down and leave it open. Why don't we do that? Let's just take this down and just leave it open. It is sort of ugly. We'll just have to make it prettier, I guess. How does this even go? Alright, so your washer drain is stubbed way over there. Let's move it right here where the washer goes. Let's get a dryer vent, make sure it gets ran properly outside the foundation, get it hard piped up to here, and then we'll get an aluminum thing from there. Have the plumbing, electrical HVAC guys come through, have them check this furnace out, service it, make sure everything's all good to go. Make sure everything's vented properly. Looks like we're going to need to take down this shelf. This probably should be a B vent. I can see somebody burning themselves on that. Get this shelf down and out of here. And, boy, I'd really like to do something different with this. It's just kind of right in the way of everything. I want to put a shelf about the 6-foot level. Talk to the HVAC guy. See if we can't do something different about that. I just don't know what my options are. The only option I can think of is move the water heater over there, but you hinder your service to the furnace. If this one's shot, we could put an electric one. We do have a 200 amp panel. But if it's not shot, I don't want to do that. So talk about that. We do need TMP tube on there. I prefer that in a pan, although it's not necessary. Find out where this condensate drain's running. Make sure it runs into a drain, not just into the crawl. And probably wouldn't hurt to run that TMP tube to wherever that condensate drain is. This little crevice here houses the panel. If we can add more breakers, I don't know if there's there's got to be like a sub panel somewhere. This whole house is set off one breaker. We got some electrical work to do here. Just have the electrician look at it, kind of report it back to me, and we can talk about it from there. Make sure this door's adjusted properly. We need to get some kind of latch or something here, like a handle, and then a latching system. If we can get this door adjusted and working properly, great. If we can't, we'll get a new one. I don't see anything wrong with keeping this one. We just need to get it work done. So we are painting all of this, just over white. Again, I said vinyl. See what you can't do about trimming this out. I'm eliminating that, and that's about it, really. I mean, other than the standard piddly stuff, it's just going to be a 3-bedroom college rental. It needs to be nice, but not over the top, and I think that'll get us to that point.